And yeah, I know what some of the problems that people see when you start going down, I guess, the path towards anarchy, and that is the exploitation of evil corporations that have become just monolithic and mega powered. They're bigger than governments themselves, and how we really cut them loose and let them die as they should, because we do have government regulation.
Yeah, no, that's right.
We do.
No, I mean, I'll give you a very brief example of that. The pharmaceutical lobby in the United States spent, I don't know, a couple of tens of millions of dollars influencing legislation recently that got them many billions of dollars in government contracts.
Sure.
Now, whether you like it or not, the logic of the free market, when united with predatory state fascistic corporatism, is that any CEO who did not invest a few tens of millions of dollars to reap many billions of dollars of return would simply be fired. I mean, because this is where the money is. The government is a giant money hose, and businesses like to make money. Now, if you get rid of the government as the giant money hose, then business will stop being money hose in a slightly different sense, right?
Think about it. I mean, that's the problem.
If the government is the giant source of money, corporations are going to go and do business with the government. I was in business. I was an entrepreneur for 15 years. We did some contracts with the government because we needed to stay in business. And if we didn't, our competitors did. And then they made more money, and they were able to do more R&D, and they were able to get other benefits. So in order to be a responsible businessman in this crazy, messed up system that we have, you have to do business with the government. There's just no doubt about it. And if you're a big enough company, then you have to influence the government through bribery, through lobbying, through campaign donations, and so on. And it's not ideological, because most companies give just about equal amounts to both of the parties in the U.S. because they know that these guys hold the power of life and death through regulation and licensing and laws over the success or failures of businesses. So let's not confuse the mafia with the people who were the mafia's tailors and say, aha, the real problem is the tailors who are suiting up the mafia. No. The problem is the mafia. But you get rid of the mafia, and then these guys will just change to doing business to guys who aren't armed. Just people remember, there's a giant shadow. There's a giant statue of evil called the government, and it casts a big, long shadow. Right? And the shadow is all the effects of all of that violence. And let's not confuse the shadow and say, well, if we get rid of the statue, the shadow will still be there. No. If you get rid of the cause of violence, which is all of this government predation, most of the effects of violence will vanish as well. And let's not confuse the two.